out of bounds on the 19th motherfucking hole on this Monday. Golly, what a bunch of shit going on here.
Monday, 25th
The 25th?
of
Oh, I got to give the date
March.
of March.
March.
Feels like
Kinda
summer
like orange.
outside. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I was fucking golfing today. Good God almighty, it's beautiful out there.
That feels great. But you say that today, but were you outside on Saturday?
No, I had some shit to do on Saturday.
Yeah, it's fucking cold.
It was fucking cold.
It was
Now,
fucking cold.
I will say that I didn't think Gary would ever invite us golfing, and I don't think he's ever going to again.
Probably not.
We both canceled.
I did, man.
I honestly had something to do, but I think Jeff was just hungover and being whatever.
I was.
He's being a little pussy.
I was hungover. I worked 6 days,
Here we go with the work
and I
shit
put in
again.
a whole another day yesterday.
But when you say working, when you work at your house, is it really? You can't really call it working.
Well, the
It's-
amount of shit I got done, it was. I mean, you should have seen how many beers I drank.
I can imagine.
It's serious.
I can imagine.
It was like
but
St. Patty's Day, kegs and eggs.
let me
baby.
ask you this: Did Schmarsh Breath have his on his penders?
No, he hasn't had his penders on.
See, we got a guy named Josh that we love. He's like a little dumb brother or something. I don't know. Good guy though. And every time we work with him, when he bends over, half his ass is out. Now
He's got
you
that
can't
plumber's ass.
you can't have that when you got tenants and houses and this and that. And we're not going to get into what we do for a
Or
living,
when you're
but-
working with other people.
But it's kind of hard to look at, dude, because it you just immediately look right, there.
You just want to grab something and put it in his crack.
Put something in, like a feather, or
like
a
a
piece of
feather.
dirt, or a rock, or ice cube, even.
Anything, a screwdriver.
So this was Jeff's idea. Actually, he got him some suspenders.
Yeah.
But we made him call them penders.
Penders.
That's just
He's
they're
got to get
penders.
his penders out. He's like a little kid. He can't say
We
the word
introduced these
correctly.
into this guy's life, and it was so funny. I haven't laughed this hard, but you immediately seen this guy, like his whole fucking aura changed.
It
And he was like
changed.
so surprised.
No,
And we honestly thought we was going to get twice as much work out of him, but that didn't
that didn't
happen.
work. He was a brand new man. You see,
He
he was out there doing yoga in his penders.
He
Like,
couldn't-
look at me.
he could
Look
not-
at me.
He could not believe the activities that he actually could do without having to pull his pants up
I'm
anymore.
telling you.
Like tie a shoe or, whatever.
The things he could do when he put them penders on, buddy.
So
Oh,
that-
man. Oh, you know what's funny about that? Is we went to Lowe's on
That's always,
Sunday morning.
That's always fun.
went to Lowe's so we could get some stuff.
Hold on a second. When you go to Lowe's,
Yeah.
and I explained this to my old lady,
Yeah.
I said, the real men park down there
Oh, yeah.
at the pro area.
You have to park. for
Did
the
you
pro.
park at the pro
You're
area?
damn right. Not only did I arrive in a car,
A car.
but I put that car where the
Right
pro
in-
parking
yep.
was.
I
Right
like-
up under the awning like I was
Yep.
loading up lumber.
I like that. And you
Okay.
can only do that on a Sunday morning because Saturday or Monday
Yeah.
through Friday you're not
It's
doing
just
it.
not going to happen.
Not gonna
Just not
happen.
going to happen. Park
So,
right there. Front
How
door
was
service.
Lowe's trip? Yeah. What
Well,
was that
while
like?
you were bringing up Smish Smosh Marsh,
Yeah.
yeah, we go into Lowe's. And what's Smosh Marsh say? I think I need me a pair of them Carhartt pants.
Ooh.
I said, do you think that's going to help your no acetol issue that you had? No. And he says, no,
No.
I don't think so, but I do need to get me a pair of these, buddy. He wanted those on his body so bad.
Did he change at Lowe's?
He went to the bathroom and changed the Lowe's.
You know what that reminds me of? Is like
Put
when you
them
get a new pair of
motherfuckers on.
shoes.
Oh,
and
yeah, you got to
gotta
put
wear
them on right
out.
now. Right now. He goes into the bathroom, comes out, and he's like, these are nice.
Ooh.
I'm like, that's because I talked you into them 44s, buddy. He's like, what do you, when he was looking at him, he's like, what do you think about 32? 32? I said,
Where-
are you fucking kidding me?
That
You're
ain't happening.
built like an apple. You need fucking 44s. I said, they're going to shrink down in size when you wash them.
when you wash them, yeah.
God dang, he thanked me up and down. Thanks,
You know what?
thanks for
They
telling me
should
to
come
do
back
my
with,
size.
and I'm going to be honest, and I've talked to you about this.
What?
And things wasn't as hard to find size wise for guys like me and maybe Schmarsh. Bring back the husky.
That is true.
That's all I used to wear as a kid.
You got to go in the husky
Little
section.
30 husky.
Huskies. You got to get into the husky section.
They don't make them anymore.
Remember going to Penny's looking for the husky section?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, they don't have a husky
They don't
section.
have husky. They don't
It's,
have tall or slim. They might have tall and slim. Like
I don't even know. No, see, they make them new shirts and pants in slim.
slim. Everything's athletic
or
whatever.
athletic.
Yeah.
But they don't have husky.
No husky.
You got to go to the big and tall.
Big and tall, and then you get shit that's too big and tall.
Yeah, it's too big and tall. Who the fuck made this shit out of a bed sheet? They took a bed sheet, folded it in half, sewed it together, cut a hole in the top and on the sides, and said, "Here you go."
There you go.
Now you feel like you're at the hospital without it being open on your ass crack. At least you can walk around and your asshole isn't hanging out.
You're comfortable though. You were comfortable.
Comfortable in my bed sheet.
Comfortable in my fucking curtain. I love it.
That's why you stay at home with that curtain.
So
Just curl up on the couch.
sounds like a weekend recap. You worked all weekend. Is that what you're telling me?
I did.
Yeah.
Tried to put a lift in on Saturday. That was fun.
Oh, you talking about a car lift here in the shop? Is that what we're talking about?
Fucking car lift. Took it out of the barn.
I noticed that nothing was done. It looks like the same as when we other than you did get the pieces here.
I was upset Friday night, but now I'm upset again.
Okay. You were upset Friday night because you couldn't figure it out? Is that
No,
what it
because
is?
I couldn't get it done.
I understand.
Oh, no, I
that.
figured it out. I figured out how to fuck it up. That's for sure. And as a matter of fact, even when I get it done, I'm still going to think to myself, I'm never walking under that motherfucker. Ain't a fucking chance in hell you're getting me to do that because I know who put it together.
That's
shit.
Shit.
And then,
Just get it together and slide it over to the right so we can get that fucking golf simulator
buddy,
back
that golf
man.
simulator, I'm going to tell you what, I'm so pissed off.
You know what's going to happen?
I'm going to have to buy another fucking computer.
Listen, this is what's going to happen. And it's just, the way our fucking work schedule is. We're going to get that thing built and put back there, and then we're going to be so fucking busy. We're never going to be able to use it.
I'm already pissed off enough because I know I'm going to end up having to buy another computer.
Well, I think you went the cheap route.
It wasn't cheap, dude.
I'm not saying you did, but did you buy a rebuilt one, or did you?
No, maybe.
Maybe. Oh,
I don't know.
maybe.
Danny told me.
Here we go with Danny. He's blaming
Well,
Danny.
no. This was afterwards. This is when Danny was like, "Well, man, you should have a warranty on it." And I looked it up on Amazon. I said, "Danny, it only says 30 days." Well, Danny said, "That's because you bought a refurb." And I'm like, fuck.
Might be a good idea is maybe talk to other people that have simulators and see what kind of fucking shit they're running.
You know what? I don't care about other people.
Well, I know that, but we just,
We don't like people.
You did not put your fucking phone on silent, dude.
Sorry, buddy.
I told you. This is the first tee. You put that shit on silent.
Sorry, I'll get it now.
My God, man.
I don't notice it until it goes, beep, beep. And I'm like, shit, I forgot. Damn.
He worked all weekend, as we sound. We worked on your property.
Did.
I heard you.
Didn't get the lift done. Thought I got the lift done. Put the lift together 3 times. 3 times.
How many times you took it apart?
I took it apart 3 times.
Oh.
It's actually still apart for the 3rd time.
You know who'd be good
In
at
the
that?
back.
To be honest with you, is Little Mitch. You bring him up here, you probably get it built in today.
Yeah, probably. Do you think he'd feel comfortable?
Shout
going
out Little Mitch if you
going
want to
over
help
there?
us fucking build this lift back here.
Yeah, there you go,
Just
buddy.
give me a call. and
Swing
I
on
know you
by.
will.
I got a case of beer for you.
I don't think he drinks beer.
Oh, that's right.
He's a smoker and a
Shit.
toker and a midnight joker.
In the midnight.
I might be able to help him out with that.
You could probably help him out with that.
I
Come
might
out
be
here,
able
put
to
this
do that.
lift together, and then I'm gonna need you to put a car on it and walk underneath it a couple times. Because I may have fucked something up.
That's why I said let him do it. I know he had one in his garage
Man,
before.
it's all together. It was, God, it was perfect. I had it perfect, man.
It's just backwards.
It's not backwards. I had it perfect, man. God, fuck my life.
It ain't that serious, man. It's just a lift. We'll
It
get
is.
over
It's so serious. I
So
was
it sounds like
upset
you-
when I
you-
woke up today.
You kind of had a bad weekend, man.
Well, I had a bad Saturday,
Yeah.
and then Sunday was good because sorry Gary, but I did get a lot of stuff done in the yard.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Gary texted me and said you canceled,
I did.
and I
did. Well, you know what the problem was? It's a fucking lift, dude. Okay.
I guarantee you wouldn't have canceled if I was there. If I
Yes, I
was
would have.
You would have?
Yeah, because I woke up to Gary's text at 9:30 saying frost delay, and I was like, "Fuck, I was supposed to be there at 9:30."
I'm already.
And I'm like, Jesus,
I'm already late.
I'm already late, dude. I feel like hell because I drank so much after the lift.
trying to drink away your agony.
Well, I was drinking away while I was doing the lift. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
And then after the lift, I would try to drink away the pain. And then when I woke up on Sunday, that pain was in my head.
He's still pissed. That fucking lift. Couldn't figure it out.
I'm gonna get it figured out though.
We'll get it figured out.
I'm gonna get it
for
figured out,
sure.
and then I'm gonna have somebody else walk under it. 'Cause I'm not doing it.
I didn't do much, man. I didn't.
You didn't
do shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sat around with your fat ass.
I had some personal things to take care of that I don't want to get into. Whatever.
Yeah.
I do have a story.
Mm.
My stepson's birthday, we celebrated it Thursday and I think his birthday was Wednesday. We celebrated it at Hibachi Thursday.
Oh, that's right. You did do the hibachi.
And I'm not a fan of the hibachi.
You're not?
I'm not. Last time we went was years ago, and I got food poisoning. And I was fucking dead sick for a couple days, shitting and puking, whatever.
I can understand why you don't like hibachi.
I kind of got fucking scared away from all Chinese food, to be honest with you. So we go, man, and it's cool.
Hold on. It's not Chinese.
Japanese, whatever.
It's hibachi.
It's Asian. It's all Asian.
Yeah.
It's Asian.
Fills you up, lets you down.
Fills you up, lets you down. We go there. It costs a bunch of fucking money, and everything tastes the same, in my opinion.
True.
I got steak chicken.
That is true.
Wife got a bunch of different other things. Daughter-in-law got something. Well, I tried, and my stepson got something. I tried it all. Everything tastes like soy sauce.
What? Why?
I don't know. Everything tastes the same. It doesn't matter what the fuck you get.
It reminds me of like breakfast food. I feel like, my opinion, breakfast food all tastes the same.
I 100% disagree. You're telling me that a sausage link tastes the same as a bacon?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Tastes.
Hell no.
Because generally you cook it in the same fucking grease.
Whether
So you've got that.
You got a point there.
You've got that. Or you cooked it in the same pan, so you still have that flavor behind.
I'm about breakfast is my favorite fucking meal.
What
I
I
eat
like
that
to
shit
do
for dinner all
is,
the time.
is I like to do the sausage and the bacon and the eggs and the taters and all that shit.
Yeah.
Biscuits. I like to put it in a blender. Blend it up. Because it all tastes the same.
I disagree with you.
I throw a little hot sauce in there with it. And then guess what I do? I just smother it all in ketchup.
You're a ketchup kind of guy. And you know what's
All of
funny
it.
about that is the hibachi guy kept throwing that fucking soy sauce on the rice and everything. And he's like, Japanese ketchup. Make you sexy.
Make you sexy. But hey,
We did not have a very entertaining hibachi cook.
Can
I'm gonna
I
be
ask
honest
what
with you.
hibachi did you go to? Can I ask her? You don't want to tell
or
me.
Fuji steak.
Right over here.
Yeah.
Right on the corner.
Yeah.
Make you sexy.
Make you sexy.
Make you sexy.
And I was kind of jealous because there was a fucking younger hibachi guy on the other side of the room.
You didn't like your hibachi
Motherfucker was
guy?
playing the guitar and singing, and he was really fucking entertaining. And we got some old fuck that
Here's the thing.
he's got a fucking face cover on.
What?
He's got
a mask
He had a
on?
mask on. You
Well,
can
probably made
barely
you feel
hear
better.
him.
You probably felt better about that.
A
little more sanitary?
Little ish.
A little more sanitary.
Ish, but like entertain me. You know why I wanted to be entertained? Because they tacked on 18 fucking % tip.
Ooh, they do, don't they?
Jesus.
They
fuck.
automatically do that there.
My God, dude. I
Yep,
could have
yep.
got a fucking porterhouse. Me and the
Yeah.
wife could have went to the steakhouse and ate for cheaper.
You're probably right.
We did.
But
we
you're not-
could have.
You're not really paying for the food, though, Chris.
That's what I'm saying. I was not entertained. I
Well.
was not. Entertain me for, you're supposed to entertain. He did his little flippy flip and this and
Yeah.
that. And it was boring.
Yeah, so sexy.
And then the fucking food all tastes the same, and it always does. The fucking shrimp tastes like steak. The chicken tastes like fucking shrimp. The rice tastes like the steak.
It's all that fucking soy sauce.
It's fucking all tastes like soy sauce, man, and I wasn't a fan. But what did happen?
That sucks, dude. That
About
sucks.
midway through the meal, someone that I love very much, maybe my wife, maybe not, kind of looks over
Not
at
gonna
me.
name any names.
Kind of looks over at me with a weird look and grabs her stomach. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
what
What?
are you getting sick? What are you doing? And she kind of, I might have to shit. And she whispers it to me. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And she don't go much, man.
Right,
I'm
right.
the exact opposite.
Oh, God.
So, we get done or whatever, and we're leaving, and we're walking out the door, and we drove separate. Couldn't get there, I couldn't get
Yeah,
there
yeah.
right on time or whatever. Anyway, so we're leaving, and we walk out the fucking door.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got to shit. And I was like,
Dang.
okay,
Okay.
go shit.
Yeah.
She said, well, you can't leave me. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I said, what if I was shitting right now? You would fucking leave because you was embarrassed.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But like you said, it's completely opposite.
It's completely fucking
the
opposite. So just throws the fucking leftover boxes in my hand and runs to the fucking bathroom, and I'm just standing there. So I put the fucking boxes down. You know what I did?
What?
I sat down on a little koi pond.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had a little fucking koi pond.
They do got a koi pond, and it's really cool, though.
I was there for a half an hour watching these fucking koi, and I learned.
Yeah.
I learned quite a bit about these things, man. They just swim, and I know they're expensive.
They're fish.
You could almost reach down and pick them up. Like, you could pet these motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
They're very expensive. Anyway.
So you want a koi pond now?
No, I can't afford it. I can't afford it, man.
Fuck the pond, dude. Just put them in your bathtub.
I was just like waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, can we help you?"
Yeah.
But I think they knew.
They knew
what I knew.
So this is common?
I don't know if it's common, but
it could
they
be common for the restaurant.
They seen what was going on. They seen us walk out the fucking door, and then we walk back in, and she gives me the food, and she heads to the bathroom. And I can't fucking leave because she's embarrassed.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, dude.
The funniest part is what you said before, because if you would have had the shit,
oh, she's gone.
She's gone.
She's
gone.
gone.
I'm not going back in there. You're embarrassing.
I remember a couple times, one in general, when I had to go to the bathroom, and we're at a restaurant or whatever, and I come back and she's like, "I'm fucking so embarrassed. You were gone so long. Everybody knows you took a shit." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Everybody knows you took a shit.
I just had to pee a long time.
Why do you always do this to me?
Why do you do this? You're so embarrassing in your bowels. Your bowels
always doing this. Everywhere
your
we
bowels
go.
Embarrass me.
Everywhere you go, you have to shit.
It was just funny because you know how opposites. Everything is opposite, man. And with a fucking woman, it's crazy. That was fucking hilarious.
Right. You're absolutely right.
And I kind of was like, after a while, I just started kind of laughing.
You gotta laugh about it, man.
I almost went up to the bar. I'm like, "Hey, give me a shot of that
give me a shot
sake or whatever you got over there."
Since all of y'all are looking at me, I've been sitting here staring at these koi fish.
And they're just looking at me
with my bag of extras.
Yeah, because I only ate about half of it because it all tastes the same.
Because it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the
They
same.
fill you up on that rice and shit.
You got to go home, drink about 17 beers, and then it's good.
It's still in the refrigerator. I was gonna mix it with some eggs. And ketchup.
No. It ain't like breakfast food, man.
Nah, well,
Breakfast food has a certain kind of taste.
it does, and I love it.
It's not
That's
a
my
soy.
favorite.
It's not a soy sauce taste.
No, it is not. But shout out to the steak or to the Fuji
Fuji
Steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
'Cause,
Great
I
job.
mean, probably
Great
will
job.
never come back, but whatever.
That's all right. You go there.
I mean, it cost like $125
Oh,
bucks
that's
for two
expensive.
of us, dude.
It's expensive. Well, yeah, because you also want to get the I want to get the steak and the shrimp. I want to get the steak, the shrimp, and the chicken.
Yep, and some of us got all four.
And sometimes you get, and then you got to get whatever extras you can get with it.
Yeah.
I know how it is, buddy.
The little soup salad, whatever. Anyway, we won't go there. Yeah, hibachi poop gate is where we're at with that, dude.
Poop cake.
I was like, I should have just fucking left her, dude. She would.
Oh God, that'd have been bad news, buddy. That'd have been bad news, but I'd have laughed.
It's funny. Yeah, that was my weekend, man. That's it.
Well,
So I did. I watched a shit ton of basketball, and you know what?
there was a lot.
After the first day, I told myself, it's kind of hard to pick these teams because you never who's going to win. But I will never take advice from Jeff Miller.
What? What do you mean?
I will never take advice from
What
Jeff
advice
Miller.
did I give you?
Well, who's your pick?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Did I pick it on air?
Yes.
Fuck.
We both did.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. How'd that work out
I
for
think
you?
that fucked up a lot of people's brackets.
That fucked up everybody's bracket. Wow. Kentucky goes down goes Frazier.
I'm telling you.
You know what? And I know some hardcore Kentucky fans.
Out goes Cal.
They want him
See ya.
out, but and some of them were saying
He needs to go.
it's $38 million to get him going.
Time to go.
$38 million?
Don't matter. No matter.
$38 million.
This is UK basketball.
I know what it is, but I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
If you know what it is, then you understand that the money's not the issue for these people.
I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
You
I could be wrong.
Cal, look, you're playing the same game that you played 10 years ago. And to me, that is the one and done game. That game is not relevant anymore. And the reason it's not relevant is because you got NIL. These guys don't need to be that. They're not going to be that. It's time to stop playing that. Hey, Cal, you're great at getting young players to the NBA. You've always been great at that. He's always been able to get them to the NBA. But what he hasn't been able to do is win UK a championship. Guys, let's move on.
I agree with you. He's there to win championships.
Let's
not
move
get
on.
guys
So
into
here's
the
my
NBA.
question. I've already moved on from Cal. I like UK. I'm a UK fan. I've been a UK fan for a long time. Not a diehard fan, but they're my next team. After Xavier, UK is my team. And my thing is it's time. There's been enough time. He's had enough time. You know, he's outdated. It's almost like the whole the Nick Saban thing. Saban left simply because he knows that NIL is going to change the landscape, because no longer are those kids going to be wanting to come to Alabama because of the publicity they get and the money they can get down the road. They're going to go.
They want that money now.
They want the money now.
Yep.
So they're going to go to that team that is able to get them that NIL deal and get them that money now. And when you've got 50 star players on a football team, that NIL deal is not going to be there. But it's going to be there at another team, which your landscape's changing, and it's time to move on. I love you, Cal. I love you for the one and dones. You've got players in the NBA that have been in the NBA for 5, 10, 15 years that are studs. And they've always been studs, and they will be studs. But like he said it when it was done, he even said it. He said, maybe I needed to get some older guys in here because they're all freshmen.
Yeah, and the complaint that I've heard is that that's his excuse. And it has been his excuse. These are all freshmen.
But it was always going to be his excuse when they were able to do, once things changed in the college basketball landscape and they were able to do the 1 year and then out, that's what he went for. He went for great McDonald's All-American freshmen. Hopefully they can play together long enough to win a championship, but chances are they're not going to.
From watching this March Madness, you can't have a freshman team win anymore.
It's too hard.
It's too fucking hard.
It's too difficult.
Every fucking basket matters. Every play matters.
Well, and you realize,
I love it.
And you realize that there's so many teams that are actually really good. You know, even your 12 seeds and your 11 seeds, they're still a really good team. Texas A&M, that's a good team,
Well
dude.
coached.
That is a good basketball team.
Yep.
But it's your competitive edge isn't as large as it was before. So now you have to change your ways. So my question to you is this: who's going to be their next coach? Because I've already moved on, and I've already got this thought process in my head. Who you thinking? I already got
Shaka Smart.
Bam, bam, baby. Shaka Smart, or wait for this. Jay Wright comes out of retirement.
Who?
Jay Wright.
Don't know.
Villanova, national championships twice.
Okay.
Analyst now, you see him every day
I know
when you're
exactly
watching.
who you're talking about now.
Jay Wright comes out of retirement. Booyah, baby.
You got to have somebody that's going to be good with this transfer portal.
Yes, and I don't know.
You might need some new blood.
And I don't know why Jay Wright ever left Villanova, but he left at the right time. I mean, he won 2 national championships with him, then left.
Do you think he would even want to fucking get into it back into the fucking game with the transfer portal? He left for a reason.
Here's the thing
he's not broke.
Here's the thing I try to tell everybody. What's the pinnacle of college basketball head coaches? What's your pinnacle? What's your top?
Tournament.
No. What I'm saying is, what's your pinnacle college basketball coaching job? What school? What schools are there that is the pinnacle? Duke,
Kansas,
North Carolina, Kentucky. You're not going to get a job at Duke. They're going to keep the new guy for 30 years like they did Krzyzewski. North Carolina's coach is good. Kansas is never going to get away from Bill Self.
UConn. They're not good. Hurley's not going to leave there.
He's not going to leave, but, you know.
He might get an NBA job.
Yeah, that'd be the next thing.
He wins this one.
Your pinnacle really is UK's in the top 4, top 5. Always. That is the pinnacle. And not only that, but you're also going to a school that is a basketball school. And it's a basketball state. So that job right there, you're more important than the president in Kentucky when you're the Kentucky basketball head coach.
UK fans are.
Oh yeah,
they watch everything: football, volleyball, fucking polo.
But it
is basketball.
It is a UK fan. It is a basketball. That is a basketball town.
You're correct.
Not going to change, and they all are. They will cut you loose right now.
So you think that's the top job in the? In basketball?
In basketball. That's your top job. That's your top job that's going to be there. Yeah.
I agree with it.
Because your other
1-2, Duke, North Carolina.
Kentucky.
UConn.
In my mind, you're Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. And I still think Kentucky's probably a better job than North Carolina. And they got to make a change somehow.
Yeah, they got to do something, man, because this is the second year.
What about, think about this, Rick Pitino's son, bringing the Pitino back. So the UK.
What kind of resume does he have? What has he done?
What do you mean? He's whatever team that is that's in the tournament, or there was. Took him. There's a no name. Who the hell is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Well, I don't fucking know, man.
You brought it up like you knew. Google that shit.
Hold on, I'm googling it right now. Richard Pitino, St. John's.
That's where his dad coaches.
Richard Pitino. Richard William Pitino, born in 1982. Sorry, New Mexico. Wait, no. Hold on. I'm trying to find out. Give me a minute, man.
I'll give
Jesus.
You a minute. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute.
Head coach. He was at Minnesota, and he is the head coach of New Mexico. Yeah.
New Mexico University or State or whatever.
I think it's New Mexico State, isn't it? Isn't
They
that
made
who
the
was in
tournament.
the tournament?
Did they make the tournament?
They made it. They won their first game.
They're not hiring him.
I don't know. You got the Pitino name. It's tough. And if you want an up-and-coming coach, think about it. Like you said, maybe they need new blood. They need somebody young. They need an up-and-comer. Because that's what Kentucky doesn't do. They don't go get new guys that are not tenured and are not, that don't have a proven track record. Everybody that comes in there has a proven track record.
So you're under the assumption that Calipari's gone.
If he's not, I'd be very, very surprised. You've given the guy long enough. You don't have a national championship. It's time.
Has he won any championship?
No, not a national championship. Not with Kentucky.
He hasn't won?
I think he won wherever he was before that.
He's kind of greasy. You would think he would do good with the transfer portal.
I don't. He would probably do good with the transfer portal, but now the money doesn't get fed from the school. It gets fed from NIL.
Good point.
So your school's not feeding money. Your boosters aren't feeding, because that's what he got caught up in wherever the hell he was at before, paying players. He got all caught up in that shit.
All the good coaches probably most of them have been caught up paying players.
UMass. He was at UMass. That's right. That's where he got caught up into paying players. But in UMass. But yeah, I think he's done. I think it's time. He's been there long enough. How fucking long has he been there?
He's been there long enough to lose to fucking Oakland.
Well,
come on, man.
Oakland gave a good run to
that fucking
whoever the fuck they played.
That white boy shot 11 3-pointers, dude. He was their only fucking offense. I'm like, are they going to double this guy or what?
It's hard to stop somebody when they're just doing that.
I like what he said, though, after that. He said, I'm not going to the fucking NBA, but we're not a fucking underdog team.
Did he say that?
That's what he said.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that at all. Yeah, I think it's gone. I think maybe you go with Richard Pitino. Pull him out of St. John.
Pitino Jr. We'll see. I don't know. They'll point him out of New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. St. John's.
St. John's is where his dad is.
Where's dad is. I said his dad was in the stands watching New Mexico in the tournament.
Good for the Pitinos.
Since St. John's lost. Did they lose?
They lost because he said he wasn't worrying about the fucking NIT tournament. He was focused on what?
Transfer
portal.
They got to focus on, especially a small team like that. Small school. Not going to have NIL money coming in for that. Yeah. Bye, Cal.
Bye-bye.
Liked you when you were here for a minute. Liked you when you had Anthony Towns. You got a piss? Wow. Who else? Who else do you have? Who plays for the Lakers? Who's that dude? Big, goofy-looking motherfucker.
The unibrow guy.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
Towns. Had that other guy. Another guy. Had lots of guys. Yeah. Chris is going to go take a leak now because he's been drinking so many beer trays. Those are the kinds of things that happen. So for all of you that are out there, check us out on where you listen to your podcast. Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, whatever. Give us a like. Give us a shout out. Hit subscribe, guys. Because, I really had to convince Chris that we're going to keep doing this. He didn't want to anymore. But I said there's so many people that enjoy your sexy voice, and I think you should keep talking. And then he said, well, I didn't get to talk much last week. And I said, well, that's your problem. Can't help it if you decide not to talk. It's not my issue. Maybe you should take a pre-pod pee.
Oh, God. I could have just filled up a 40 bottle because I just pissed. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. I had to take a little pee break there. Whoa.
OE40.
Millers are, OE. Hold on. Old English 40s?
Old English
back in
40s,
the day?
baby, back in the day.
Whoa. Colt 45? You ever do any of them?
Not a fan, dude.
I'm going to be honest with you. Here's a story. He's passed away. I had an uncle that loved to drink. And he had put himself in this position where he had to live with us, which was a bad idea. But anyway, I woke up one day and there was 13 motherfucking 40s on my kitchen countertop.
13?
I counted them.
Holy shit.
I fucking counted them. They sold out the motherfucking drive-thru.
18?
Now, I thought he drank all these. Later, many, many years later,
Mm-hmm.
my stepson told me,
Who
oh,
drank
fuck, I drank about half of them. He was fucking 18, 17 or whatever, but that's just funny. I ain't drinking
That's pretty funny.
40s
What
back
I
in the day.
didn't know until recently, I didn't know you could buy 40s by like the case.
Really?
Damn. You buy like a 12-pack of 40s.
I'm probably never going to drink a 40 again
You know
in my
how
life,
heavy
dude.
that would be?
Ever.
No, I can't get through it before it's warm.
It gets warm too quick, man.
I feel like I'm in a fucking baseball game.
You got to drink that shit
I feel like I'm
fast.
in a Reds game.
When it gets warm,
And it's hot outside.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 95 degrees.
you take them
and you
last
get a-
couple drinks. It's
Ugh.
like, oh, god damn.
Drafting, it's all foam and
It's all
backwash. 90 degrees. You got to drink when you're there.
Old English 40.
OE.
Man,
40s,
OE
buddy.
40.
Pour one out for the homies. So you didn't do anything else this weekend, huh?
No.
I mean, you hit the bocce.
hit the
That was
hibachi.
Thursday.
Had to do some things, help my mom out, but other than that, man,
Oh,
I
no,
didn't,
no.
didn't do anything.
Nice to know you could have showed up here and helped me on Saturday.
I couldn't. I was busy, dude. I was out in fucking Patriot, Indiana, man.
Patriot.
Stick.
Out there by Hilltop.
Well, you go up top on Patriot, and every road is a ridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I think about
Carter's
it, you're right.
Ridge,
You're right.
Drew's Ridge.
It's all called Ridge.
Everything is a ridge. Funny. I was noticing that. That's out in the middle of Indiana, and there's nothing around. But you know what? There is a fucking dollar store at the one stop sign in this town. There's a fucking dollar store and a little mom and pop's fucking, not a gas station, but just like a
Remember that.
grocery store or whatever.
I remember that. I didn't spend much time at Patriots.
Well, this was
Been through it.
kind of go past Patriot, and it's an East Enterprise. You're right in the middle of two fucking little things, and it's like, the only stop sign where there's shit, and there's a fucking dollar store out there now.
Makes sense.
Crazy. I seen fucking Amish people there.
Makes sense. They're racking in the dough.
They was fucking Amish people.
We're not allowed to go to the dollar.
No, they were driving past.
I was
but
going to say.
you're in the country when you fucking see Amish.
Yeah.
And then you see the motherfucker riding his bike or doing a scooter or something like that,
Wow.
driving past you.
You were out there.
There's a big Amish community out there, man. And they,
You know how expensive those Amish buggies are?
they're
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I mean-
saw one for sale on the
Amish
side
shit-
of the road.
everything Amish makes is expensive.
They wanted $8,000 for a buggy.
Let me ask you a question. You ever been out?
For a buggy.
Is it called Miller's out 32, the Amish store?
Yeah.
Your people. You ever go out there and look at what like a fucking chair cost?
Oh, I know they charge a fortune.
$350 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Where is all that money going? Who has it all?
No idea.
How come the Amish never gets audited or anything?
I'm sure they do.
I don't know if they do.
But they say, hey, we don't have a computer or electricity. There's nothing we can do about it.
No, nothing. We don't know any different.
No different.
They're making money, dude.
You know they are.
I see them building barns.
You know they
I
are.
see them building fucking houses. And
Mhm. Gazebos.
we need to get some fucking Amish workers, dude. I'll go pick them up.
I think you might have to.
Shit.
You might have to get them.
That
The
would.
problem is it'll take them forever.
What do you mean?
Because they're not using power tools.
Oh, that's true. Would it be Amish built?
Oh, you can charge more for that.
100%. There's a markup for that. We need some Amish
Don't
workers.
you think I could get away with that?
Shout
just
out.
because
If there's
my
any
last name's
Amish
Miller?
workers happen to be working
Yeah.
or listening to
Hit
this
us up.
podcast,
Send us a message.
hit us up. They will put you to work.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Point me where you need the hole, and I will use the power drill to do it.
Yeah.
And
you
then you just do whatever you need to do after
do
that.
everything else.
Yeah.
I like it.
That way we can speed it up a little bit. Let's speed it up a little bit.
Speed it up.
Here, Jed.
So my pick, and I don't know if you remember, is Purdue for March Madness, and they are still in it. They play Thursday. They play against. Fuck! I just thought about it, and now I forget.
Well, you're in front of a computer. You can always look.
I forgot who the hell they picked.
Chances
they
are you're
play.
not going to do that, though, are you? Nope. Fire up a heater.
Fire
drink
up a
beer,
heater and let's roll.
Just sit here and bullshit.
Ooh, they played North Carolina.
Nah, they're fucked.
I don't know. Have you seen the fucking planes that big old 7'4" guy has put
He's
up,
been
dude?
around for 2 or 3 years now. Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him, but he can't carry a whole team. This
no,
ain't,
he can't. And I was noticing
This ain't
that, man.
Shaq.
They don't have much after him.
Well, not only that, but
Actually, they play Gonzaga. My bad.
I don't think he's that. Is he Is he good on defense or not?
They can beat Gonzaga.
I've watched him play once.
He's
or twice.
7'4". All you gotta do is just put your arms up.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think he moves very quick.
He's decent, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you're just talking shit because that's who you picked.
Where's your pick at? Oh, who? What? They're gone.
My pick is finding another head coach because clearly that coach couldn't get you
Might want to
past
find you another team.
the first round. I don't need another team. It's UK. People will go there just because it's UK.
That is true. There is.
I mean, come the fuck
diehard
on,
fans. I have an
man.
uncle that is from Flatbush,
I'm
fucking
talking about-
Kentucky, dude.
I'm talking about
Super
kids.
huge fan.
I'm talking about kids that are 4 and 5 star basketball players. They'll go to Kentucky. You go there. Why? Because every one of their fucking games is televised, no matter what.
They're probably all sold out. to be
and
honest
they're
with you.
always sold out.
Ashley Judd right there in the middle.
Ashley Judd. Colonel Sanders' wife. I
don't know if it's his wife, probably his granddaughter or something, maybe.
I think his wife's still alive.
There's no fucking way.
Maybe. Look
Get
it
the
up.
Fuck, I ain't looking that up.
Look it up,
I
dude.
am not looking that up.
Hey Siri. If I had an Apple phone, that would probably work.
He's
I don't
the
have one.
exact opposite of an apple. He's a droider. Yuck. Makes me fucking sick.
Means I can put all kinds of apps on my phone and you can't.
That is true. You can do a little more.
What's the difference? Colonel
Did you watch any golf this
Sanders.
weekend?
Nope.
No?
I didn't. I really didn't, man.
I'm going to be honest
I don't know
with
who
you.
won.
I didn't watch much.
I don't know who
I did
lost.
watch a couple, and
I'm prepping myself for the Masters.
this guy, Peter Molinari, he won.
Yeah. He's been playing well.
He's only got, this is his second win. Third?
No, it's not what I meant. What I mean is he's been playing well this year.
When you see a guy holding his son on a Sunday after they're winning, he's fucking crying. You
Yeah.
can see how much it meant to me. And he's a full brim hat guy, too. Full brim.
All the way around.
All the way around.
Wow. Like a Joel Damon.
Like a Joe Damon, like a Gary.
Like
Gary went full brim. Played good, man. Scored, won, came and got that shit.
What happened to
Shot out, dude.
What happened to Cashmere Keith? Did he fall
He fell
apart?
apart.
Cashmere
So did
Keith.
Shopley. Shopley was on the leaderboard there for a minute.
Shopley's been
Whoa.
playing good, buddy.
So our picks was nowhere in sight. Do you remember who you picked?
Nope.
You picked Shafley, Jordan Speeche.
Speeche. I did pick Speeche. He didn't show
I
up.
picked Keeks Bradley, old sailboat,
Sailbutt.
sailboat,
Old sailbutt.
sailboat Keeks, and we were way off.
What we got coming up this week?
God damn, I wonder what this guy's fucking odds was to win.
Malnati?
Yeah,
I
it
bet
could have
they-
been 1,001 or
No.
something.
Well, odds for golf are pretty crazy anyway. If even your favorite's still fucking 800-1.
Yeah, shout out to Molinari, man. Good win, dude. Good to see
That
it.
is good.
Way to work.
That's
Keep
good for
working.
him.
I can't imagine do what, first win in over 8 years. I mean,
Is that how many? 8 years?
8 years, dude. He won like $1.5 million or whatever. I'm sure that's probably what he spent in 8 years to play.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Good
Right?
stuff, though. I love to see that. And Jeff and I both love underdogs, and he was definitely an underdog, man. That's what we like.
I mean, was he really an underdog? He's been playing
Dude,
good.
he hasn't won in 8 fucking years. Of course he's an underdog.
I don't care. He's been playing good. He's been playing good.
What was the odds on?
On Malnati? I don't know. I'm not looking at that.
We do have the Texas Children Houston Open coming up.
Ooh, Houston Open. Is this,
Tony Finau's the defender.
is he?
What is that? Were they playing?
Mm.
Are they playing in Austin?
Uh,
Memorial Park.
if
No,
it's the
Memorial
Houston
Park. It's
Open,
Houston.
wouldn't
Yeah,
it be
it's
in
definitely
Houston?
not Austin. What a fucking idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking moron.
Like, are they playing in Arkansas? What the fuck is wrong with you?
One of them days.
And this is the shit I fucking deal with
He deals with it.
every fucking day. Are they playing in Arkansas?
They're playing in Houston because it's in Houston.
Oh. Is this the one this isn't the Texas Open?
No.
It's the Houston
Houston.
Open. You know who's playing? Hey, University of Houston, March
Who?
Madden.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh, shit. That.
What you got on this week? Who's favorite to win?
Probably Scheffler. I imagine Finau won last year, man.
Who do you think's going to take this one, buddy?
Do I pick a favorite or do I pick?
What are they
somebody?
playing? Is it a long course, short course?
All right,
What's
I
up?
already made up my mind. I'm picking my guy.
Oh, God,
Ready?
I already know who you're picking.
Who? I'm picking man-child
Sweet chin.
Brian Harmon.
Whoa.
I want to see him fucking win. Dude.
Whoa, hold on now. You got to see what kind of course this is before you pick
I ain't
him.
worried about that. He is a man child.
Whoa.
I'm not
He
worried
is a
about
man
that.
child.
Yes, he is, and I'm picking him to win. That is my pick, and I'm not even fucking thinking twice about it.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
Something in my lower guts. Tell me. Oh, did you just put your cigarette out
I
in
put
your
my
beer?
cigarette out in my beer tray.
Drink it, man. Nobody's going to care.
You'll make fun of me.
What? Only when you puke. I've actually done that once, dude. I woke up drunker than a motherfucker, man.
Sounds like something you do.
I took a drink of that beer. I was
Brian
like,
Harmon.
blah.
You're going with Harmon, the man child.
Man child Harmon.
Ooh.
We can come back to you, man. I know you're going to
No.
be thinking about this for a while. He's probably going to go
I'd like to
Shipley,
see the
Sweet
size
Chin.
of the course because that plays a role in man child.
What are you talking about? He can keep up. It's only 7,400 yards.
Mm. He'd be fine. He'd be all right. He'd be all right. 7,400. Gets about 76. He should struggle.
Hmm.
That's a struggle for the man child. I think I've picked him before this year, and I'm going to pick him again. Zally.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
You know, one of these days I'm going to pick him. He's going to win. If I pick him for every tournament for the next 4 years, maybe he'll win.
Maybe. You got a good chance if you do the same guy every time.
You think?
That's a good approach. That's a good approach. I don't know if it's going to work out or not for you.
I'm going Zally. Zally. Scheffler is off to a 14-5 favorite. Wyndham Clark's at 14-1.
I almost wanted to pick Wyndham Clark, but
He's a head case.
He is a head case.
He's a head case. You don't know when he's going to show up, when he's not. Jason Day, 25-1, dude.
I don't see him winning, man. He looks.
What do you mean?
He looks tight to me, man. Like he
is
doesn't
tight.
look fucking fluid. To
He
me.
had a bacchiotomy.
He had a bacchiotomy.
Fuck
He
yeah,
had
he's
fucking,
tight.
Had some other injuries. I think he's had too many injuries, to be honest with you, Jeff.
What do you mean? He's still playing good.
Playing
just
good
like-
and winning. Playing good on Sunday. How many days has he played good on Sunday? Sunday. Sunday is when it
I
matters.
don't know. He's probably played a couple times well on Sunday. Well, I mean, he's coming off at plus 2,800 on the odds. I mean, he's ahead of Cashmere Keith, Cam Davis. Who else? Luke Liz, K.H. Lee, Siwoo Kim coming off 3,500. Cashmere Keith, 4,500.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest, man. Watching him with that fucking
Visor.
with the visor, man, I just don't see it.
Love it.
Don't think you can be a killer with a visor, man. I just don't. You gotta.
You talk like that, but I remember a guy named Fred Couple.
Ooh, Boom
Wear a
Boom.
visor.
He's different though.
Just saying.
Freddie Boom Boom Couples.
Didn't Davis Love the third wear a visor too?
You know, he's the kind of guy that has a yacht too. I bet, or a sailboat. He has a sailboat for sure.
If anybody's named Davis Love
the third, he has a sailboat.
I think it's all the way down to like the ninth now. I'm pretty sure. I know he's got a son, the fourth, and I think his son is the son, the fifth. I'm pretty sure. It's going down the line.
Anytime you get to the third,
Yeah.
you know you got money.
You think?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't name your kid after you because normally, you know, dad might not be around. You're not gonna.
Oh, he's in prison.
He's in prison. You're not gonna name. You know, it might be Junior or something like that, but never the third. If you get to the third, you normally got a fucking higher standard in family.
You've been groomed.
You can get to the second and still be fucked up,
It'll still be fucked up.
but the third,
we've got something going here.
we got some expectations for you.
But here's the thing. When you name him the third, does that expectation fall on you as a junior, or does it fall on the third?
Oh, it falls on you as a junior to make
Yeah.
that third.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
It definitely falls on you as a junior to
I'm
make
out
that
on that,
third.
y'all. Y'all are on your own.
And then it
You
just
need to
keeps
figure out
going
this
down
life.
the fucking line. They just keep passing money down. The fourth, the fifth, they all, you know, it's just old money or whatever. Sailboats and fucking
Sailboat.
yachts and
Sailboats, yachts,
snorkeling and shit.
leather slip-ins with no socks.
Eastlands.
I don't think they call them that anymore.
They don't make Eastlands anymore?
I don't think Eastland makes them.
Yeah.
But it's the same principle.
It's the same principle.
I think
You know who
if
has
they
a-
made those with golf spikes on the bottom of them, do you think Davis Love the 8th would wear them?
No, but I think who's got a great Eastland game is Slomez.
Ooh,
Slomez,
he comes in strong.
He comes
with the
in
Eastland
strong
game.
with the Eastland game. He takes them spikes off straight to the
Straight to
fucking
the
leather
Eastlands.
Eastlands.
I bet he's a penny loafer during the day.
Ooh. He's an insurance guy.
He's a
gotta
penny
be.
loafer.
He
He's
don't
a
give a
penny
fuck.
loafer.
He's probably nobody
Do you
sees his
think?
feet.
Do you think he puts the penny in there? Heads up. Probably not.
He's probably a heads down kind of guy, man. Knowing
think he is?
him,
Think he's a head down
I
kind
don't
of
think
guy?
he's a put the penny in there kind of guy.
Eh.
We don't know who we're talking about, but Tom Slomez Gomez
Tom
is
Slomez.
in our golf league, and he plays with us, and
One of my
he is
faves.
he is one of both of our favorite. You know, it took me like 2-3 years to like this guy. Because he's from fucking New York, and he always was kind of pricky or whatever, and
Oh, that doesn't
had
work.
that New York attitude or whatever. And you know, once I got to know him and started golfing with him and everything, now I like him.
Doesn't that fit right
Took
in?
me
with
a
the-
little while.
That doesn't fit right in with the West Side attitude that you have.
Ooh, I got
mean-
a West Side attitude.
I mean, look at the look.
This coming from a guy that I think you have 2 ex-wives that are West Siders. Am I wrong?
Most of my exes are from the West Side.
Maybe that's why we're drawn to each other.
I'm like, yeah, I know that attitude. I dealt with that for years. I like this
That
guy.
is another podcast
That's
subject.
another one?
We could get
You wanna
into
get
the
on
East
that?
Side, West Side subject all day long. That can
Buddy.
go balls deep in that.
buddy. Balls deep in that, huh?
Because balls deep in the West Side. That's a Cincinnati thing, man. There's the West Side and there's the East Side, and it is completely fucking totally different
It's
cities.
like
It's crazy. I can't explain it because I grew up on the West Side majority of my
like
life,
Canada
probably fucking
and North-
30 years
yeah.
or whatever.
it's like Canada and the USA. There's a border here.
Yeah.
That just not going to get crossed. Don't cross it.
Yeah.
Even though we're 12 minutes away,
It's
please don't cross over to the east side, and we won't cross over to the west side.
Yeah.
And
we do not like to go to. I grew up there, and I hate going back to the fucking West Side. You know I do too.
I know it is great when you get an attitude. I'm like, yep, there's the west side coming out on you, buddy.
Fuck you. You
There's
gotta
the West
have
Side.
it. Once I cross that fucking overpass,
Yeah.
I start getting a little itchy in the shoulders. You know what I mean?
Things start getting aggravating.
Things start getting aggravated. I start looking over my shoulder a lot more and make sure everything's locked around me.
Trying to run people off the road and shit.
Don't trust any fucking buddy.
No.
Huh?
No.
There's
But
a mom and a fucking girl
that's
walking on the
why-
highway.
That's
fucking-
why I'm surprised that it took you liking Slomez so long, because that's that little west side. Maybe
He's from New York, bud. He's from
What's
New
that
Jersey
attitude?
or whatever. Nah, he's different. He's
Yeah, that's true. West Siders are just dicks.
I'm a quiet West Sider.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. And I'm not even a fucking West Sider anymore. Right?
I'm not.
I'm not. I'm a transplant. and
I
like it.
denounce you.
Listen, man, I run
Oh,
into some
shit.
people that I knew from the West, and nothing has
Oh.
fucking changed. They're 40 fucking years old.
No.
It just drives me fuck. I'm so glad
They're
I'm
40
out of
years
there.
old, waiting for their parents to move on,
Oh, so they can get the house.
so they can get the house.
And they're living in the
Oh,
basement with their
shit.
2 kids.
They're living in the basement. Their brother or sister bought the house next door.
Next door. That's how it fucking is, man. They don't leave.
No, they don't like to leave.
They don't fucking leave, and I'm glad I left, man.
They don't
I
like
would have
to
never
leave.
known any
They
different.
try to tell me that chicken place is the best chicken around. Hitchin Post. Is that what it is? No, what
What?
is that over there? Not the Hitchin Post. Hitchin Post down here.
West Side's famous for chicken.
What's the chicken on the west side right there on the corner? of
Ron's
Harris?
Roost.
Yeah, Ron's Roost.
Ron's
They
fucking
try
Roost.
to tell me Ron's Roost is the best, and I'm like, this place is-
It's okay. It's good. That's a great restaurant, though, man. That really
Yep,
is. They got-
exactly. Exactly. He's
That
a
is
West Sider, folks.
that is a cool restaurant.
He's a West Side.
Hey,
Us on the east side, yeah. Ron's Roost, we ain't never heard of it.
back in the day, well, before my grandpa passed, that's where we spent. He wanted to go there every fucking birthday dinner. He loved it.
Ron's Roost is a
And
staple
my
on the west
grandparents
side,
love
buddy.
it. It is a
Staple.
staple. It is a staple. They got good food. They've been around since like 1960 or some shit. I don't know.
It ain't
Big
bad.
old chicken on
There's
the
a big
top
old
of their
chicken out
restaurant.
there. It's ridiculous. It's really not that good. I ate there one time. One time, that was enough.
Well, I mean, knowing that you grew up here, what are some local places that were famous like that you can compare to a Ron's Roost or a Price Hill Chili?
Famous?
Well, I mean,
I mean,
there's a cult
here's the thing.
following with some
Here's the
restaurants on the west side.
Are we talking?
Sebastian's,
Are we
fucking gyros.
talking about famous, or are we talking about good? Because
We're
I mean,
talking
if you
about
wanted
staples,
to,
what's been around here as long as some West Side restaurants?
if you wanted to compare to Ron's Roost Chicken, well, we can just go to the IGA and get it out the rack.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Is there any local restaurants that's been around since like 1960 that everybody on this side of town knows about? No.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I'm sure. What's that place in Milford that needs to be painted?
The Schoolhouse Restaurant?
There you go. That's been
That's-
around for a long time.
That's definitely not nearly as comparison as a Ron's Roost.
Why not?
or
All
a
you were
place
talking
in
about
Chile.
is a place that's been around for a long time.
No. I'm talking about places that have like a cult following, as some West Side restaurants do.
I understand that. I understand that they do. It's because their families don't leave the same block. So when your mom and dad go to Chevois to eat at this restaurant, you go there as well, and you grow up with that. And then it turns into a cult following because after they move on, well, you have 12 children. You're from the West Side. So now their 12 children get their 38 children to be on the same boat. I get that. No, there's got to be some, but
I don't think so.
nothing that's...
Nothing that like traditional on this side of town is like on the West Side.
What do you mean traditional? What's that? What's that?
Traditional, like.
I mean, Country Inn's been down here for 35 years.
Well, then that would be something you could compare it to.
Okay.
But like on the West Side restaurants, man, they go back generations, and it's because people never leave. You're
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah, they don't leave.
You're exactly right. But there are staples on the West Side that
Okay.
there's not on this side of town.
Grandma's Pizza.
Not a fan.
Don't care.
La Rosa's, Boudinot Avenue.
You wanna know why?
Where it started.
You want to know why? Because Boudinot Avenue. That's why. La Rosa's didn't start on the west side. It didn't start on the east side of town. It started on the west side of town. That's why you're La Rosa's. Okay? Go get yourself a $48 pizza.
It is not $48.
Or $28. $28.
Yeah, it's good. It's my favorite.
Ain't $28 good?
It's my favorite. It's better than Speedway pizza.
Ooh, I don't know. Speedway's a close second.
It's definitely not as cheap.
When I take the difference in cost between my Speedway pizza, 2 pieces, and a big Gizzy Mountain Dizzy for $3.50,
Yeah, that's
$3.50.
That's good lunch.
I mean, come on.
That's a good lunch. But
Not only
when-
could I have a whole La Rosa's pizza, but I could have 78 gallons of Mountain Dew to go with it by
When
the
I-
time I got to $28.
and when I do get La Rosa's, which generally that's if I'm getting pizza, that's what I want. And that's not just that. I like their
Fucking
other
West
things
Side.
too.
Fucking West Side.
But I'm not. I know it costs more, but I'm willing to pay more
How are you?
because I know the fucking taste, and I've had it since I was a kid, and I know it's going to be on fucking point.
It's familiar.
Yeah, and that's what I'm paying for, and that's
You're paying for
that's
paying
what
for the
you are
nostalgia.
paying for when you get La Rosa.
Yeah.
Now
We
you
own
could
that.
get a buddy card. It makes it a lot cheaper. You get 2 pizzas.
I haven't seen those in a while.
Oh, they still got them.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Do people sell them?
No,
still,
they don't
or
really
do you
sell
get
them.
them at
It's-
Do you get them at La Rosa's now?
You, you probably get them.
So not only do they get you with that, but then they get you with the buddy card.
And you know what's crazy that we're speaking of this, and this was not even on fucking topic. Tonight, it's either tonight or tomorrow.
yeah,
They're celebrating the 70th year of La Rosa's.
Really?
That Buddy La Rosa's opened it up on Boudinot. 70 fucking years.
that's pretty good.
My grandpa, we was talking about how, and he's on his way out the door, so I like talking to him about things that nobody else likes talking about,
Mhm.
like how he met my grandma and this and that, because they had whatever kind of relationship. And he says, I remember when I first met your grandma, she walked past me and said, "Hey, do you want some of this pizza pie?" And it was like the new fucking thing,
Yeah,
man.
called a pie.
And it was
yeah.
La Rosa's pizza pie. And it was like, back in the day, it was a big fucking deal because my family is German. Like, pizza
Yeah.
wasn't,
No.
part of their fucking diet. It was beer and potatoes.
beer, potatoes, and sauerkraut.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
And so, he said this pizza pie everybody was talking about, he was like, it was like a brand new thing.
Oh.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
And shout out Buddy La Rosa, man, for bringing it to us, man.
Hey,
Thank
good
you.
job. They created a fantastic business. Been around for a long time.
We think
Just-
he's worth.
Just started on the west side of town.
It did. And
That's why it's not big for me.
Well, the west side of town is a lot older than
a lot
the
older,
east side.
way older,
Way older.
way older.
Started on, St. Ansville's.
The people that were like, "Fuck, this place is weird," they came over here
They came over here.
to the east side.
Well, there was more land out here.
No, they just said, "Fuck, these people are weird. I'm out of here. I don't want to live with."
Actually, I think that's what happened to me.
Nothing wrong with being weird, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't mind being weird. I just, don't want to live in my mom's basement on 45.
And you'll have that on the west side for sure. I think I got a stepbrother that actually is 42 and whatever.
But that's the way it works.
And a sister.
But that's normal over there.
It's you know what's crazy is
it really is, and that's okay.
I have a whole West Side family that I hardly, I go for holidays and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I sit around and listen to this shit, man, and I just shake my head because nothing has changed for 20 fucking years.
Nothing. It's always
man.
the same.
They love the drama.
Love the drama.
Love the drama.
But they always stay the same, too. The same.
Love fucking gossip, too.
But they always stay the same, too. I mean, that is why I'll give you that. Their families stay the same, they do the same thing, but, they just don't leave.
They don't leave. They don't do much. They don't.
But that's their life. That's what they choose. I don't have anything against.
Normally, a dad will have a job. They'll give,
But anyway, I'm back to this slow mess thing.
Okay, let's get back to slow mess.
Where you didn't like him because he had that New York attitude.
He was kind of brash, man. And you know me, like out on the golf course, and this is before you were my partner. I had a couple other guys.
Yeah.
He was just brash and like, the rule following was like, I felt like he was watching every fucking move I made. I really did, and he probably was.
And I think that's hilarious.
That's just who he is.
To me, that's funny as shit. I love that. I love it because to me, if you're that type of person, you can take it and dish it out, and I love that.
He can take it and dish it
I
out.
love that.
It takes him a little while to warm up.
I love it. God, I love going back and forth with him.
Yeah, I know you do.
Giving him a hard fucking time about anything.
He likes
anything.
it too. That's his deal.
It doesn't matter.
He loves going back and forth.
Yes, and it's
loves
fantastic. It'd be the color of my shoestrings.
Yeah,
and we can argue about it, and I like that a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's just a little brash on me for a couple years, and it just took me a little while to.
I love you, Slow Mez.
I love you too, Slow Mez.
Sorry about my buddy Chris. He's a dick. He's from the West Side. What can I say?
I'm sorry. He not as big as Slow Mez.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He can be a dick.
Whoa.
He can be a dick. I love him though.
Whoa.
Shout out Slow Mez Gomez. I'll never. This guy is the fastest walker. I went up to the fucking memorial with him, and I immediately knew I am not hanging out with him today.
Slow Mez?
Slow Mez.
He walks fast.
He had his little tripod chair that would just kick out, and he was going. I wasn't there to go. We started drinking at 9 a.m.
I was gonna say.
Me and another guy, like
I'm there to drink.
I'm looking for a chair. Okay, I got to pee. I need a beer.
Need a beer? Chair?
Is there anywhere there's air conditioning?
Is there anywhere there's air conditioning? It's hot.
I can watch this shit on TV.
That's what you did. You stayed here all day. You drank, and you went home and watched the highlights.
Pretty much. Pretty much. That was a long motherfucking golf course. I did walk a lot of it.
Well, it's long too because they don't let you walk across the fucking fairways.
That's true.
That's the only golf tournament that I've been to. I haven't been to too many.
Me neither. That was the only one I've been to.
Only one that.
Besides the ones I've.
But did they let spectators walk across the fairways in certain spots when you caddied for her?
I can't remember. I was
really
too busy trying to keep up with her.
Yeah, because
she's a fast walker.
I'm going to tell you, dude. Like these pro golfers, it may seem like it takes forever on TV, but these motherfuckers are fast.
They're fast walking motherfuckers.
They don't waste time.
No,
there's no time wasted.
You see it on TV as soon as the guy tee off, he's gone.
I mean, they're gone.
The other guy's gone.
They're gone, and they're
walking.
not slow walking it.
No.
They're not moseying around. They're gone. It makes it hard to keep up with if you're trying to walk the course with somebody and it's a big course like the Memorial. It's hard to keep up with them, even when you get ahead of them.
They could speed up that and put them all on segways or something.
Speed up what?
The fucking 4-hour golf match.
You want to put them on segways? Now
that'd be cool. They could even race to their balls.
You're being ridiculous. Now you're being ridiculous.
I wouldn't mind having a Segway when I was caddying. Fuck, you kidding me?
Well, I mean, I get it. Look at you.
Exactly.
Beer trays.
Miller time. If anybody's got any comments or want to talk about something, or want to be a guest, or fucking want to just tell us we suck,
really haven't got much feedback on
we need some feedback. We really need some feedback.
We do get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers.
But we need some feedback.
Have us some feedback, man. And give us some likes. Give us what you like, what you don't like. Tell us, you've got something you want us to talk about. Fuck, guys, we'll talk about it.
And what is our email, Jeff? How can they get a hold of us?
It's outofboundscincy outofboundscincy@gmail.com. Outofboundscincy@gmail.com. Catch us on YouTube or catch us on Amazon, Spotify at Out of Bounds from the 19th. That's what we do.
That is what we do.
Like us.
Subscribe.
So we can keep doing this, because if nobody's going to pay attention, we're just not going to do it. There's no reason to.
We could still sit here and drink beer.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Smoke
true.
heaters.
I take that back. Fuck y'all.
We do care. We do. We want to hear what you guys have to say, honestly.
I really don't.
He doesn't care, but I do.
I don't care. I haven't even checked the emails, guys.
Oh, so we might have some.
Could be some in there.
Could be something.
I don't know. Probably somebody cussing you out.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
West Sider talking to a West Sider.
West Sider talking to a motherfucker that married two West Siders. You married him for a reason.
That was I like him crazy.
That's funny.
That's the truth. Can't find them crazier than from the West Side, y'all.
No, you really
Find 'em
can't.
crazier.
Man.
Can't get rid of them quick either.
No, they latch on, man.
Even when you want to, you can't get
They
rid of them
latch
quick,
on.
y'all. So be prepared for that.
Be prepared if you're. Yeah, they latch on pretty quick. And don't-
Dang.
trying to get.
Latch on, take over your life.
He's gonna be the one that gets me out of here, out of Mom's basement. He might have good credit.
Bitches. Bitches, I tell you.
We got opening day this week, man. Thursday. What do you think about that?
I love it.
I know you do love it.
I love opening day.
I know you do.
Opening day is great, and it is so much fun. It is just a staple. It's like Oktoberfest.
And I've never been to either one.
Well, I mean, it's like the original Oktoberfest. It's that big of a staple. It is.
I've never been to either one. I don't know.
I can't fathom that. The
Well-
parades, the parties, the game. It's so much fun. It's great. And everybody's having a great time, and everybody's happy because it's the opening day, man. And, it never changes. This has always been, in my viewpoint, it's always been a baseball town. You've always been a baseball town.
I agree with
It's
you
just-
on that. It might
it's
be
just-
a point also.
It has. And I mean, maybe it hasn't been here recently because the Bengals have done well. Besides Joey Glass, that's their own fault.
It's probably because in the 90s when they won that World Series against the A's, there was a fucking T-shirt shop on every corner selling red shit, man.
Yeah.
I never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
This town was on fire for that team.
On fire.
And that was a great fucking baseball team, by the way, man. To sweep the fucking Athletics like that.
And you know what's fucked up is that even when we know the team's going to be absolute dog shit, opening day never changes. It's always sold out. There's always a parade. There's always parties. Dude, I looked it up because I know last week, I know you told me you've never been to an open day. I didn't know that. I looked up ticket prices for Thursday. And I did this yesterday. Standing room only, $141
Where are you standing?
per ticket.
Wow.
This is for a standing room only ticket.
And that's just for the next day. Nobody will be there.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah. They'll be there for opening night, but $141. I was like, yeah.
In my opinion, it's not so much the team
No,
that
it's
everybody is there for. It's the celebration.
It's not, you know what it is?
It's like summer's here. In my opinion, it's like
It's-
summer's here. It's opening day.
It's La Rosa's is opened.
La Rosa's.
It's the same type of nostalgia thing.
It is. I agree with you. It is
It's the sa-
nostalgia.
That's the thing. I mean, I took my kids out of school to go to opening day.
Hmm.
When I was a kid, I got taken out of school to go to opening day. That was the thing. It was opening day. Fucking blast. Too bad Joey Votto's not going to be there.
So it's more of a celebration in this
It is.
town than
It's a
anything
celebration.
to do with the Reds team
Well, and
at
it's-
all.
Well, it's a celebration of Major League Baseball. This is what it is. Because we're the first team in Major League Baseball. We have the first opening day. Every single year we're the first. So really it's a celebration of Major League Baseball. And that's, it may not be for all of Major League Baseball, but it is for us. It celebrates the beginning of baseball. We get the first game. We get the first opening day. We're the first team. And, that's a tradition that I think we need to keep going on.
It ain't going nowhere.
I hope
Opening
not.
day is going to be opening day for 50 years from now. I hope.
It will be, but let's just hope they don't do anything stupid and sell off the team to some other fucking city.
I don't see that ever happening.
Well, I don't know. They keep playing the way they are, man, and people just aren't going to show up.
That is true, man. But
show up for opening day, but it's all about, it's a business, dude. And you know, if you ain't making money here, and you got the means and you got the money and you own the team, and another city wants you there, and they're gonna support how shitty you are. See you. Why not?
I don't know if that's going to ever happen. I hope not. But that'd
Hope
be
not.
a fucking bad day for the city.
Hope not.
I mean, you could say the same thing for the Bengals, too, to be honest with you.
Well, you could 20 years ago, but since what, 2008, 2009, you really can't. They're not going to go anywhere. You know, before that, people had bags over their head when they were going to the game.
There's some bad, embarrassing years that we've had for the Bengals, man. That's for damn sure.
It'd be great to get both our professional teams into the playoffs in the same year. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be I'd be happy just to get the Reds in the fucking playoffs, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they were almost there last year.
They were almost there. This city lights up when that
dude.
baseball team is playing
Fucking
good,
lights
man.
up.
Everybody's fucking talking about them.
Everybody.
Everybody's asking your opinion, or you see guys wearing their red shirts or Reds hats all of a sudden.
Reds parties all the time.
Reds parties. It really is a baseball town. We need him to show. We need him to play well in order for us to be well. Because, like I said before, we are fair weather town.
Yeah.
dude.
Well, and now that you say that, like you said before, it's the start of summer. So yes, not only are we fair weather town, but we like it when the weather's nice outside because we get crazy ass fucking weather here.
Yes,
Up
we
and
do.
down, up and down, up and down. And when baseball's here, it's generally nice weather. So we like that. We like to go outside when it's nice weather. We like to stay inside when it's shitty weather.
We have no choice.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I should have stayed inside on Saturday.
Might have got more accomplished.
Fuck you.
There you go.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
So that's all I got for this podcast, man. You got anything?
What do
wanna
you
talk
mean
about?
that's all you got?
Dude, we've been talking forever.
There was all kinds of stuff you
We
tried to
went
write
over 'em.
down.
We went over them.
God, if I could read any of that.
I can't even see it. Anything on your mind, man? You want to bring up or anything? Or are we out of here?
I don't think so, man.
I think this was a pretty good
Nothing
podcast.
up
Went
there.
over some different topics,
You got
hanging and banging out topics that we do.
You got anything? on
Drinking
your
some
mind?
beer skis.
Drinking some beer trays.
Beer trays, smoking heaters like
Smoking
we do.
heaters, drinking beer trays.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we're good on this.
Thank you for listening. We are brought to you by Professional Property Partners, Miller Family Auto Group. We are OB from the 19th hole. Peace out.
Period.
Period. Nobody does it like that.